Hi there, Namaste. Welcome to Guruttam.com/GuruVidya. Today our focus will be on how to log in as a taker and take a test from a group given by the group code by a maker. Okay. First of all, as a taker, you should have enrolled into our web application. So for which you need to click on the enroll button, click on taker, give your details, agree to terms, and there will be enroll button popping up. You click that and it will automatically log into the application. Otherwise, you can also choose to log in at a different time. So by giving your email ID and click on the continue button, then you get a password where you can type your password, and then there is a security key which has been prompted in the bold letter. So either you can type or you can copy and paste it over here and confirm if it is you. Click on the confirm it button, then you land up here in the to do screen. We mean to do as an app which is a part of the GuruVidya app, which is called as Guru Sankalp. Here this is an optional tool. Generally the taker can make some plans, and these plans could be something like prepare for the test before taking it up, and he can have a date, say for today or tomorrow. Like I can pick up a day 4 o'clock, it is 18:30, and click outside. So 26th 18:30, that is tomorrow evening, and then up to say 19 hours. So you can plan for revision of preparation at 18:30 to 19 hours in the evening tomorrow, and this plan is available only to him or her as a private planning. There are two other options, which mean that you can also share with maker or to the group, just to make sure that you have some company or you are guided by the maker. Okay, but other two options, sharing to the maker or to the group, is not enabled as of now to this edition of app. Later on we will be enabling that. So this is a private share now, which is private to you, and you can save a new button. So as and when you say progress, you can edit this particular thing and give your progress details, or you can also cancel if you are not yet started your plan update. Okay, so this is only an option before going ahead with the test. So now this is the option for Guru Sankalp or to do planning. Okay, and the first item in the taker action menu is this test. So once you click that test icon, exam icon, you would be prompted with a group code, and this group code is what you should get from your maker. So we know that our group code is this, and ensure that you are using correct uppercase and lowercase, and then click on the verify. You may also go and revise the terms and conditions applicable. Give it verify. So then click on the group joined. So I have already joined, and if there are any unavailable groups which I have not joined, that will also be prompted. In this case, it is getting me this group name. Once I select the group, I am getting all the exam list. Okay, there are totally 3 exams which has been announced by my maker, and this particular 7 science mock 31st 03/2021 and 7 science mock 29/03/2021 are still active, and the middle one, the first mock test on science, which seems to have completed on 24th of March. So that is the reason it is showing as elapsed. Okay, all the 3 are mock exams. How do you identify whether it is a mock or not? You can see there is a loop icon there, arrow loop icon, which means it is repeated often. So a mock exam can be repeated as many times as possible. So I am going to take one of this mock and attend it today, because today seems to be 25th of March. So I have 4 more days for me to take up the test. But since it is a mock exam, I can try as many times as possible and submit those papers also. Either the maker can review them or the maker can ignore them as well. Okay, so it's up to the understanding or the instructions given by the maker to the taker. Okay, so let us now click on the last one. There are 8 questions, out of which there is 26 marks. Okay, and the first one is only 2 questions we have with 5 marks. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on the last one, which has got more questions and more marks. So the total duration of this test paper is going to be 15 minutes, which has been available in the rightmost area. Okay, so let's click that. Once you click, it goes into the another screen which is a timer. So it says 4 days available, 3 hours and 20 minutes and 40 seconds or so. So the timer is ticking. So this timer would be ticking on until you complete this exam. Okay, since we know that it is a 15 minutes duration, so you can click on the footer where you can see details, eye icon. So you can see here the duration is so and so, 26 mark, mock, science, subject, so and so. Okay, there is no specific instructions or no tips given to this mock exam. Okay, and the next thing is you have to pull the questions. Once you pull the questions, the submit button is enabled. Okay, and you can see the time out is coming for every 1 minute. Okay, so here once you click on the pull questions, you can see various types of question types like MCQ, multiple choice questions, match the following, fill in the blanks, open-end questions or short answer, story type or essay type questions are given to you. And each of these sections have got a total number of questions denoted at the right side of the screen. Okay, so you can, of course, if you want to collapse all the things and just see section by section also, you can go ahead and do it. The benefit of giving you at a single page, in a single page, is that you can have an entire view of the question, get your confidence level high, and then try to check which questions you would like to attend first. Okay, that's the advantage. So you can make up with the time much better. You can have your time management much better. Okay, we don't want to keep you under a guess as what question would be next, what question would be next. There is no thrill. Testing is not for a thrill. Testing is for earning the knowledge. Okay, and assessing your knowledge with what has been taught to you or what you have understood. So we leave it as an open book for you to go ahead and take the test. Now there are a couple of questions in MCQ. You can click on either this double arrow which you see on the end of the question, or you can click on anywhere in the row of the question. So automatically all the questions within that sections are expanded. So there is a question which is called which reads as atom consists of proton, neutron and electron. We all know all these 3 choices are correct, and we just click anywhere in that row to enable that answer. Okay, and the next question talks about quantum physics, talk about metaphysics, which mean not physical description such as uncertainty principle, state true or false. So I'm not too sure about this, so I just click on false. Okay, so it might be wrong or it might be right. So if at all you would like to learn about what is right answer or what is wrong answer, you can click on the help menu. We provide the answers for you also for the mock exams, not for the real ones. So sometimes it is better once you know about some question, you come to know as why or what is the answer also, and if there are any explanation given to this also, you can pick up those. So now there are certain tags also, relevant tags available to you. If you want to put across some hints, you can click on the hint. If there are hints, that will also be available. I think there are no hints provided for this question. Now if you can also ask some doubts, say for example, can you please explain what is uncertainty principle? Okay, so I can just click on. So I am going to post to my maker a doubt on this particular question. Okay, then you come down. I can go and click on, similar to the MCQ, I can click anywhere in the question, not necessarily on the up and down arrow to expand my question. And you see this match the following. So all I have to do is I have to click the up or down arrow in order to match the left side item to the right side item, left hand item to the right side item. Okay, now chemical compound, likely benzene. So I click the up arrows. Quantum mechanics, it's automatically physics is there. Anatomy, biology, and heliocentric is likely down arrow I press. So it comes. Now everything is matched. Okay, and you can see that help also is providing me some answers. So you can, if you are the first timer, if you have not attended a class or something, you want to learn through the exams also, you can learn through the exams. But of course, the genuine readers or genuine takers don't not take these helps. But for people who would like to learn through test also, we provide that opportunity. Okay. So I will close the help there. So heliocentric, this has been done. Next I come to the next type of question, which is the fill in the blanks question. Here also I can click either this up arrow down arrow icon, or I can click anywhere else. So let me click this time on the up arrow down arrow. So here you can see there are two questions in the fill in the blanks, which says when you study for the exam, ensure you are dash and dash. So there are two fill in the blanks. In the second case, there is a one fill in the blanks. Okay, now I just say planning and practice. You are planning and practice. Then energy is proportional to mass with a constant. I just say mass. Okay. So fill in the blank is done. Now I go to the open-end question, write the three laws. So what I can do, and describe the chemical reaction of litmus test. Probably I am not sure about the second question. I click do not know the button in the right side. So I save my time in the exams, avoiding typing time. So write first question I have not attended. So write three law of Newton. Okay. So what I am going to say is, I just leave that blank. I will come back to that. And the final question type is going to be a story type essay type question. So seeing the picture attached, describe in your own words the necessity of wavelength and its significance in the electronic communication, not less than 500 words. Here again I click on the arrow to get my details. Now if I click on this purple figure or the picture, I get a zoom about this entire image. So after referring that, I can go and fill the details on my own aspect. So I think this wavelength discovery is a masterpiece. We should thank Bose from India for helping us understand this. Okay, so that's it. So we have done all the questions almost. Purposefully I think we have left one short answer. Let me go, and if you want to have any comments given, you can pass those comments also by clicking the any comments button, and you can say your details there. You can pass on your feedback there. Excellent questions except for quantum physics, which I was not aware about the subject. Okay, so you can click OK, and then if you try to submit, it will prompt you that you have not answered open-end question 1 of 2. So you have actually not attended a particular question, but would you like to still continue? In some cases there are chances that you actually do not know the answer. So what you can do, you can just skip or continue. Let me just click on continue now and go to that particular question. Click do not know, wherein I am registering myself that I do not know, volunteering myself that I do not know, and then click the subject. Now it is asking a different, have you finished and ready to submit? Yes. So I click the submit. So once you submit, it gives you a provisional score on the MCQ results. Okay, this score doesn't mean all the question type answers result, but only for the MCQ. Now in this case, 50% seems to be right choice and 50% seems to be the wrong choice. So I click close and go and scroll up and see that my second question, what I clicked as false, is a wrong answer. Okay, so it has prompted me with a red or amber color there. So now if you see on the top, the time is also over because you have submitted. Once you have submitted, you cannot correct it. If at all for a mock exam you want to re-attend again, retake again, you may have to go back by clicking this back item, back button, and then come back, choose the same exam for the second time. Again there will be a timer for 15 minutes and you can submit within the 15 minutes after doing a learning of the past mistakes, learning from the past mistakes. That's what we have seen today as how a taker can log in, enter a group code, come into the exam selection list, select the particular exam and take the exam, and submit your doubts, submit your comments, see any details that you would like to know in the details button, and finally you make a submit for makers to review. I hope this video was useful to you and we appreciate your presence today. We welcome suggestions and inputs from you. Please subscribe, share and like this video, and visit guruttam.com/GuruVidya. Thank you for being here. Good day.